feel like you should hold the mic because I'm loud.
What's up, y'all? We back again with another video. I'm Fred Little.
I'm Ali.
I'm Nate.
And we're here with
Coach Mo.
Coach Mo.
Big Mo, Coach
Big Mo. Tell us about yourself, Mo.
Oh man, just I'm trying to see how funny I can make this. Just a dude that grew up in South Carolina from A6-4. You feel me?
What's it? A6?
I'm sitting.
No. I got the really cool opportunity to coach all three of these dudes. And a couple of yeast ago, win a conference championship. Got a regular season and a tournament title. Nothing too crazy. 12 game win streak, 20 win season. Sweet 16. We can go on, but that's it. Who are you?
Hey, who are you?
You keep
Okay, well, that's a little brief introduction about our guest. We're starting to do guests now, and he's our very first guest. But I always ask this: how's everybody doing? Nate, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I go to work. Yeah, I get this money.
Okay. I'm blessed. That's all I really can say.
Oh shoot! Yeah, it's been about how many months before? The last one we did this.
About 3, 4.
Yeah, but I would say
it's been a minute.
Yeah, I committed like a month ago, so it's been.
Congrats to these two, Nate and Miles. They both graduated high school. So
I also graduated high school.
Well, technically,
wow.
1980.
That was a while ago.
But say went to Disney for my senior trip. That was really fun, and I just yeah, right here. You can't really see it, but it's Snoopy. Yeah, Snoopy. So Snoopy, go-to character. What you know about Snoopy?
I know a lot about Snoopy.
So do I.
Peanuts, bro, Linus, Charlie Brown, all of them, bro. You know about that.
Feel me?
You went to the vault.
Come on now. So yeah, I've just been working out and just ready for the upcoming season.
So, what about you, Coach Mo?
What was the question?
How you been?
How you been? How you doing?
I've been pretty good, man. We finished out our last year, winning our conference tournament, and just been kind of trying to build the squad up for next year. And I mean, right now we're obviously in summertime, so we've got summer workouts going on, and just trying to get better every single day.
Okay. Well, since you brought up the team, how's everything looking going into the next season? Like, how are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. We got 10 guys returning. And 4 of those guys started for us last year, and 3 all conference guys, and I feel like we got a pretty good chance, even though we're going into a new conference, to win our league and have a pretty good chance to make a deep run in the playoffs. Be led by senior Bennett Church, senior Brian Little, who, by the way, I don't know if y'all heard, yesterday caught a body at Johnson Wales camp.
Yeah, I was there, live in the flesh right there.
I don't know what he's eating, but he's getting a little big.
He's eating his Wheaties, man, every single morning.
Brian's gonna come up.
6'5", 215 with Stromile Swift bounce.
Now.
But nah, man, and then I got a couple other guys coming back that I think are going to be pretty good pieces for us, and I think we stand a pretty good chance even moving into a new conference. So I'm pretty excited for this next year.
It should be fun to watch. So we can get into the questions right now. So
let's get
first and foremost, kind of, how did your coaching career start off for you? Walk us through that.
We could probably do an entire podcast on just my first year.
Your first year.
Yeah. So I played 4 years of college basketball and just knew I couldn't leave the game of basketball, even though I wasn't playing anymore. And, I really wanted to stay in the game. And I figured coaching was a way to do it, because God blesses some of us with a supreme amount of talent. God blessed me with an okay amount of talent. And, he blessed me with enough to play for 4 years, but obviously professional was not in the cards. And, I ended up applying for a bunch of jobs in the coaching world, and ended up taking one at a prep school with, which, like I said, we could do one entire episode just on my experience there. I'll send you guys this article that they wrote about the prep school, but you won't even believe some of the stuff that's said. I'm not joking. It's crazy work. Just as a hint, the guy that was my boss ended up getting arrested.
Wow.
Yeah. So like,
Bishop Sycamore type of.
oh no, we were like a little bit more legitimate than Bishop Sycamore.
Okay, y'all had some academics. Yeah.
But yeah, like I mean, but like after
Tell them about Bishop Sycamore.
after that year though, like I wanted to get into the college game, and I ended up taking a volunteer position up at Catawba and worked my tail off, worked 4 jobs at the same time, trying to just make ends meet. I wasn't at Firehouse though. Yeah.
Freshman year, back at it.
Look,
Second year of college.
I'm still at Firehouse to this day, but hey, money.
He works like 2 days a week, and I hear he shows up late for work, especially if he's like Carolina courts.
All right.
But he's got time to go to Bojangles beforehand though.
Yeah. Look.
The reason why he's saying that is because I work with Fred, bro. No. Let me today when he came into work, right? Came into work, showed up strolling in. We said, where's Fred? Campers start coming in. Fred smooth in. Fred, nice little smooth dude. Said, Fred, where you at? Bro, man, I woke up at 7:50, bro. My mom called me, bro. I just, you know what I'm saying, I had to get up.
Yes.
So, bro, okay, cool. So what you got in your hand? That's some Bojangles. So you gotta understand this, right? He woke up in less than an hour before he had to be there, but he still had time to go to Bojangles.
What was the meal though? Like you can catch a slide with the meal.
Hold on. Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
You did not have bow rounds this morning.
I did.
Okay, but you ate those before you got to Carolina courts?
Like 3.
Okay, so you had the small bow rounds.
Medium. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Medium bow rounds. Nah, he had a sausage biscuit.
Yep. Sausage biscuit.
No grape jelly though.
With grape jelly.
With grape jelly.
Yeah,
okay, get you. I feel you.
Grape
Yes,
jelly
sir.
always
yes,
got.
sir.
Grape jelly always got to go. Well, hold on,
No.
before you go,
why you hating on the
look.
It's dry.
Yeah, see that's the problem though. Like
I get a bacon and cheese, bro.
you
no.
go to the
Brooklyn, bro. No, look, we down south, bro. Cajun biscuit, chicken, and burger.
You can't bacon and cheese no more.
You can have water, or you can have orange. You got some with it.
You probably.
What are you talking about?
See,
I was working out.
Good food.
I was supposed to work out this morning. I just woke up late, so that's
You
why
go
I
to
came
you probably go to the Bojangles over there near Sun Valley, right?
Now you go to one by Chipotle by
Yeah.
Firehouse.
I go either one. I go to one like Harris Teeter.
See, you need to go
Because
to
the one over by Sun Valley and the Harris Teeter is not good.
See, that's your problem.
or I
They
go
be
to
putting
one
they be
that's
putting baking soda
Chipotle.
in the chicken, bro. That's
Chipotle?
why.
One by Chipotle.
Exactly. They be putting gunpowder in the chicken, bro. That's why it's dry.
All right, bro. Come on.
Anyway, back to the question though. Yeah. So like, what really got me into coaching though was that I just didn't really want. I just couldn't leave the game of basketball. When it's been a part of your life for 20 years, you can't leave it. And I just wanted to stay around the game, and went through my own journey, and ended up at Piedmont where now we're here.
Rooting to Piedmont, man.
Yeah, we in this office. We sitting on this couch.
It's a nice couch.
Yeah, it's a nice couch.
It's great.
Good installment.
But
Best $150 I ever spent.
I'm gonna jump the gate a little bit. You want to hear our first impressions on you?
I'd love to hear your first impressions on me, man.
Y'all want to go first?
I'll go first. So my first impression was a little different because they knew they were playing basketball. I walked in not knowing if I was playing basketball or not. I mean, shout out to my mom. I love her or not. I love her a lot, but she kind of didn't. She wanted me to steer away from basketball a little bit. But I was like, it's my junior year. It's his last year. We don't know where he's gonna be next year, so it's like, let me play basketball with my friends. So I walked in there.
Whoa, hold on. Y'all already knew that he probably wasn't gonna come back?
No, I said I didn't know.
Crazy.
I didn't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of did, but
If it makes you feel better, I kind of do that already too.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, because the whole time going like through the season and through the summer, you're like, well, I'm staying.
You talking about my
junior? Yeah. You was like
sophomore going into
you was like,
junior year.
sophomore year. I mean, I was getting like recruited, but I was.
Yeah, you was like you was finna stay.
Yeah.
But then going into your senior year, you was like, I'm staying, but I might go. But then it's a sticky situation. So I was like, I knew that that might have been his last year. So I was like, I'm just trying to play. So I walk into the gym. Mind you, I'm 5'7" at the time. I'm 5'9" right now, but I'm 5'7" at the time. But when I tell you,
was a big expert.
You're not a 5'9", bro.
Bro, I'm 5'9" right now. I promise you, I'm 5'9" 3/4.
It said 5'9" on your 21-22 highlight tape, and I know you ain't.
There. It's huddle, bro. You never know.
You don't want to put that, right?
Yo, look, let me speak.
It's a farmer. I say
Keep going, bro.
Anyway, I walk into the gym, and shout out Hunter Henson, because before I see Mo, the biggest person I've ever seen was Hunter Henson, right? I walk into the gym, Let me tell you, I seen Bane from Batman standing in the middle of the court. I've never seen, but Bane got some fresh kicks on. It was cool, but I was like, bro, it's my coach.
I think I wore these.
Yeah,
I think I wore these. The Jordan 1 Low Diamonds. Yeah.
He dabbed me up, bro. I tell you, I couldn't see my fingers when he dabbed me up. Like his head, he was just insanely huge, and I was like, nah, he kind of cool though. Because again, shout out my last coach. Shout out him or whatever. But he was kind of like strict for real. You know what I'm saying? Like he was to the business, to the point. I'm not that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen Mo and I seen that he was kind of like cool with it, I was like, yeah, we could like he understands my style. You know what I'm saying? And that fosters over to my playing style. Like I'm just like I'm an everywhere around the court type of person. Just like I am my personality. So I was like, I think it was gonna be a cool fit for sure.
I was gonna say, yeah, I want transparency though. Like you ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
No. See,
I just thought the mustache was like I ain't because you had that mustache.
No. I had a beard. Yeah, I had a beard. Yeah, I had a full beard, bro.
That was right. He was like a lumberjack. I remember that though. I seen the beard and I was like, bro, this might be something serious. Like he might get us into the weight room and everything. That's the weight room every time. I was like, bro, it might be something.
Well, that's all. The
team did, but personally, I was in the weight room more often.
Bro, I'm gonna lift weights though.
He got to his spot. Don't worry.
Exactly. Barbecue chicken from there.
Weights.
But my first impression on coach, when I found out like that we were gonna get a new coach, we didn't know who it was for like 2-3 weeks. Like I was just like, what am I gonna do? And I was going to my senior year, and then like we had a meeting here at the high school, and I seen him hit the corner. And I said to myself, I said, yo, this is a tall white man. Like I've never seen like anybody.
I seen Sean Bradley walk through
build.
the doors. I was like, yo.
So like, okay, I was working at Firehouse that day. I left work to come here. And
yeah, you had your whole uniform on.
I had
I
my whole
remember that.
uniform on. That's crazy.
In the hat too. He was in the hat. Bro. I swear I saw like tomato on the top.
I had dreads at the time too, and I had the hat on. So like, he went to dap me up. And, I was like, I reached in for like a handshake, but like, bro, dap me up. Like,
yeah, I was like, that's
like
he
dapped me up. He was like, what's good? He was like, I was like, in my head, I said, yo, this dude about to be real cool. And then the first thing he said was, Fred Little, he's like, slinging them subs, Fred. Like, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't expecting that one. And then like going on into the season, like, I really like grew fond of him. At first, I was like, I don't know how it's gonna go. But then like he asked me like what did I want to achieve and stuff like that. And he, along with Coach Malik, shout out Coach Malik.
Shout out Coach Mal.
They got me where I am today. So like it was up and down in the beginning, but
see my review was a little bit different for them because they actually care about basketball. Bro. I'm just trying to have
my first impression wasn't too serious because I mean I had a great connection with my other coach.
You're so nonchalant.
No, come on, bro. It's true though. So my first impression was like, because we were in the gym for forever though. They're gatekeeping you for like 30. I was like, bro, like where is he at? Like I'm trying to see him.
Who's the coach?
No, it's funny you say that because like I was sitting over there in the gym classroom with Canty for like a hot minute, and then all of a sudden, like probably I think it was at least 15 minutes. Mr. Martin walks in. Principal Stamey walks in, and then we're sitting there for another like 10 minutes. So I don't know why. Like,
yeah, we were in there for a minute. I was like,
they're probably waiting on Fred.
I don't know. Nah, Fred's there.
I was the last person.
Yeah, he was last person, but we were in there for a minute. So I mean, I remember you walked in, and I was like, who is this? Like, bro, you're because people were like saying like they saw like Ethan Hurry's there, like he's like 6'10", like 6'10". We got coach like 6'10". Get him on the court, bro. Give him a jersey. Like, come on, bro. Because we have Brian, but like.
Brian was 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It depends on.
Yeah. Yeah.
He wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't broccoli Brian yet. He was short hair Brian.
Yeah, what's
cauliflower Brian.
Yeah. I mean, like when you explain yourself, like when you like get like your background and everything. I mean, it's pretty smooth. Like I liked everything about you. Like pause. Like, you feel me? Because like, but I mean, when I went to shake.
Checking him out now.
Nah, when I went to shake your hand, I was like, I'm Miles Leaks, and you're like, I know who you are, and I was like, oh, like let's roll then. I mean, huh?
Well, we're not gonna stop on that.
I did my research, bro.
Yeah, he did research, and I was like,
some research.
Yeah, and he was like, let's get to work, and I was like, let's get to work, and we played basketball for like 20 minutes after that, and I went home. Like, it ain't too crazy. I think I met Coach Mel that day. Did I meet you?
Nah, because I didn't end up hiring Coach Mal until like near the end of the month.
Yeah.
Because like when I got hired on, it was right after, like I got hired on like the Friday that exams, like the makeup day,
Mhm.
and then graduation was Monday, and then like we started that Tuesday or whatever.
Yeah.
Like or Wednesday or whatever the day of graduation, I think was the day I met you
Yeah.
guys, or like the day before graduation, one of the two.
No, we met you on a Tuesday.
Yeah, so it was graduation that Tuesday because graduation was Monday. So we met you Tuesday.
Yeah, we met you Tuesday.
Okay, and and then we started Wednesday, right? Yeah.
Yeah, beginning to know you, that it was definitely an adjustment though from our O coach. Not saying like this is for me though. Like he wasn't a bad coach or anything like that.
I'm just different than him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah, I'm
saying.
just
So it was
different.
adjustment. Like that's not a bad thing to say, but it was definitely a fun ride for the 1 year that I had though.
Yeah.
So.
It was a great ride, man. I mean, we had a lot of cool, like I would say first in that season, man. Like, ended up winning 20 games for the first time, and like, really since Hunter Tyson, who, when you got an NBA guy on your team, you you should win 20 games, right?
Right.
Since Hunter Tyson, longest win streak in school history, furthest playoff run in school history, who we end up losing to honestly the second best team in the whole state.
If we didn't run out of gas that fourth quarter,
I promise you.
we would have
I promise you.
to the Final Four.
We were in a great spot, man. We were down by like 8 or 10 to go into the fourth quarter. All it takes is one little run, and just ran out of gas.
But all right, I got a question, Coach.
All right, let's hear it.
Well, are we doing our season or I guess
I gotta do our season because
Let's
it's ours.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can do everything, man. I'm just here, bro.
All right. So we were coming up with questions, and the one thing they said was like toughest part of the season. What would you say like in our season together? Like, what was the toughest part?
Honestly, man, like the toughest part was probably like that pre-conference play. And
started off.
Yeah, like we started with like we beat Queens Grant. I think we ended up who did we play?
Central.
We
Lost to Butler.
we played Queens Grant, then lost to Butler, then beat Central Pageland. So like we started 2-1, and then we ended up winning the next game, whatever that Friday game was. I don't remember who we played because we ended up starting our season like 3-3, and it was kind of like after that East Met game. And in
crazy.
Like the East Met game, man. Like I'll be honest, we didn't play particularly bad for
we
like
get Coach
3
Mal on the show. We'll
quarters.
explain why, but keep going.
We didn't play like first quarter. We played okay, and then the second half we played all right. It was just like that second quarter, like that was one of the toughest ones because like I felt like, truthfully, I felt like we had some guys that just were not ready to play and were not ready for the level of physicality that East Meck brought to the table. And so I feel like for me as a coach, like that was the toughest thing of that season, was that kind of like turning point of like, okay, because we could have gone either way after that game, I feel like. And it took some time and we ended up doing okay. Actually, no, hold on. I'm going to scratch the whole thing. The hardest point in the season for me was when we lost at Harding.
That was the worst. Yeah,
like that was the.
I was sick. He was sick.
I was wanting to quit, bro. I was ready to go.
So like that was embarrassing. We should have not lost.
That was the absolute worst game that we played all season, and we still lost by like 6. And I think like we were able to redeem ourselves by playing Harding in the conference or the Christmas tournament, and we ended up beating them by like 30. In the Christmas tournament.
Because I remember we walked into the locker room and it was just silent. It was silent for like a good 3 minutes. Like you wasn't there. You was like, just think about it. Just think about how we're playing right now. It was just silent for 3 minutes, and I'm putting my head down because I'm like, yo, this is bad. All I hear is ding, 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 chairs just falling on the floor. He walked back in. Man, what is this?
Did I like bump into a chair on the way in?
You bump into a chair is generous.
No. Ain't nothing gonna compare to when I crashed out when we played UA.
Yo, I was just about to tell that. So look, hear me out. All right. So we're at UA, right? First of all, I'm not gonna say his name, but we all know who did it. So my homeboy used to be on the Bars Tool page here at our school. So what he did was during school, he took our faces and put them
some baddies
with some UA cheerleaders Like he put our faces on their boyfriends with their picture in there, and then he posted on the Barstool page. And I texted him, I was like, "Yo, the game hasn't even started." So we get to UA, they got the band there. Student section is packed.
It was a full house for that game, man.
Everybody,
That was fun.
everybody.
That was on Thursday night.
It was on Thursday night. Everybody was.
That was the best game.
Everybody
I've
was
ever
booing
played.
us.
That was the best game.
Me personally, I had a very bad game, but
That's when all you came out of math.
yes, but also we're a pregame, right? So Mo's talking to us, and then all I see is Nate looks at Brian,
Let me tell the story, bro.
and yeah, I'm gonna let Nate take over.
Okay, so here's the problem. So UA, I was already going in off the court issues, right? I was already going in. I was like, bro, I'm not in it, right? So we walking in. We have you understand the preface of this. We have Chick-fil-A, like the Chick-fil-A boxes. I remember distinctly, bro. I like Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? We had that meal coming in. I tried to steal. Love Brian Little. Tried to steal Brian's cookie. When I tell you, I felt the hands of Harambe on my shoulder, bro. I've never felt more scared in my life. But we walk into the locker room, and I'm like, bro, just take the box. Just take the box. And then, first of all, we're already off because we're changing slow, right? Like, UA is that type of place where they don't give you an exact schedule. You either going fast or the game gonna start after a while. So Mo's coming in, and because the game before us, the women's game is going kind of slow.
But they also had girls JV too.
Exactly.
So like,
so it was going really slow. So we were thinking, we were like, bro.
They went to like double overtime.
We were like, we don't even need to change right now. We're fine. So we just sat in the locker room, we just chilled. 30 minutes go by, an hour go by. And we're just chilling there because we have no concept of time. Like, we don't know what's going on outside. Mo comes storming and talk about get ready. It's time to play. Get ready. It's time to play. Be like, bro, what are you talking about? It's 5 minutes left on the clock. Get ready. It's time to play. So obviously, like, a coach wants to have his pregame speech before. So we getting ready to go. I don't know what happened while we were getting ready. But obviously something was funny to me at that time. Like a lot of things are. We sit down. I'm sitting across from Brian. Now you have to understand how Brian looks. Again, I love you, Brian. Brian is a male child. He is respectfully very muscular.
Right now, he's probably sitting at 6'5", 215.
No, he is
he's built like Dwight Howard.
No, he is built like if you split Mount Rushmore down the middle, took both rocks and put them on his shoulder. That's him. That's like he's big. You know what I mean? Like he's built like if you juiced up a Capri Sun packet. That's Brian, right? But he has the demeanor of like, I'm sorry, sir. Like he's very, you know what I'm saying?
He's the nicest person.
He won't hurt a fly, right?
Unless that fly is on the basketball goal and he's trying to dunk on it.
But I'm looking at him and Mo's like, yo, we gotta lock in. He's giving a speech. I look dead at Brian. Brian look at me. I don't know why Brian started laughing, but he do. Unfortunately for Brian, he can't hold in his laugh. He hit a little. I've never seen somebody whip around faster than Mo on that day. He was in the Matrix. He turned. It was over with.
What the fuck funny, man? So funny.
What's so funny to y'all? This why you not ready to play. Everything's cool. We go out. We have a bad first half.
Bad's not the word I would use, but y'all were awful.
We had a terrible first half.
Well, it's because they were bad.
We come back inside for halftime. The door hits the wall. I thought a bomb dropped on the building. It was so loud. The lights, you gotta understand, the door hit the wall so hard that it caused a vibration through the wall to trip the wires that affect the lights. Now the lights is shaking. I've never seen somebody more mad in my life.
Well, in our locker room, like the team room they had us in, like backed up to the bathroom, and I didn't know that until afterwards. And I get, oh man, some little kid probably heard everything I said.
As he hit the door, the toilet flush, I heard the door open. I was like, yeah, of course you don't want to be in there. It's straight rage.
We ended up winning that game though. So, but that's top 10. That's number one. Coach Mo's crash out. I'm gonna be honest. The second one is between me and him. We was in practice, and he just he called a play, and I wasn't letting the play develop. So he's like,
that's when the JV guys were in there, right?
Yeah, the JV guys are in there. So he was like, all right, do it again. Did it again. Same thing. Didn't let it develop. Then the third time, I messed up, and he was just like, that's your problem. You don't listen. You don't want to listen, Fred. That's your problem. Through the pen. Did you break the pen?
No, I threw the whiteboard.
My fault. Through the whiteboard.
On the ground, away from everybody else.
Yes,
I'm gonna preface with that.
Yeah.
I try not to throw things at people, right? Like, because someone might get hurt. I'm not throwing them at y'all. I threw it to the side where nobody else was. But I remember scaring every single JV kid that day.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, but no. Then tell me what happened next. What happened next?
We talked about it later on, like the next day.
No. The very next possession.
Oh.
You did it like I asked. Then what happened?
I did it like you asked, and then we just went on with practice. But like,
He's not
He's not trying to talk about how they scored. Easy.
I ain't gonna lie.
The group.
This was going on for such a long time. I was sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor. I was just watching this develop like it was an IMAX. Like it was taking forever.
Our practices were serious, but so unserious. Like
you remember,
we never took things serious.
It was maybe the third practice of the year. Yeah, you do.
With the ski? With the ski? You talking about the ski?
Nah. What when you was going crazy in practice?
We're good.
That 1 minute drill?
No, bro.
Minute drill.
Nah. Yeah,
These
you
two.
Remember.
These two got into it. They got into it.
Remember that?
And
that's the minute drill.
And so these two got into it,
Right,
and Nate had his hand up like this, and Miles shot it. And when Miles shot it, it like went in, and Nate still had his hand.
It didn't just go in, bro. He switched it nothing but net, and it sounded like that first bite of an apple.
Yeah,
like
that
okay, so I went like this.
Can I please tell you about the
No.
The build up,
and I was like, bro, this is crazy. Like he's hitting shots.
We always went that in the practice.
I was like, bro, he's never hit like this. And he hit one of these in my head.
Bro, averaged 20 a game. What you
mean?
Okay, the reason.
I knew he was like that. I was like, bro, this is crazy.
Bro, okay. So the reason that part of drill is like you gotta play defense for a full minute, like perfectly. And say like someone.
I was doing fine.
I know, like say the offense scores, then you gotta reset back to a minute. Even if you play defense for like 30 seconds, you gotta if they score back to a minute. And so his team was talking crazy. Ben was talking crazy. Grant was talking crazy.
Yeah, they were.
They're talking crazy.
They were talking crazy. They were talking crazy.
I was quiet.
Look,
I was very.
Yeah.
I tried to warn him. I
was chill.
Yeah, and I was like, all right. And then I forgot. I know I scored a few buckets, something like that. And then I don't know. I forgot you said something to me too.
I scored a few buckets.
Because I started talking, and then you started talking back to me, and I was like, all right, now you gotta chill out.
Combined 41 points.
Yeah, I know. And then
we was cooking.
All I know. Long story short, I had 3-pointer in his face. Getting a little blicky. He crashed out, and then we got on the line. And then no offense to Carson, he's like, "We got on the line." Carson's like, "Hey, this is what y'all want," or "This is you're happy with that." What did he say? He was like, "You happy with that?" And I look at bro. I look at you. I like bro.
Hey, look.
They start laughing.
When Nate smacked Miles' hand, the whole team looked at me like I was a peacemaker.
Yeah.
Because like we all be together all the time, and they're like
I smacked his hand.
All you heard was what's Fred gonna do? And they were looking for me, and I'm like, they got it.
Better talk about some Fred. What happened?
I'm be like, look, I'm gonna let them figure it out.
I mean, they thought it was personal, but after practice, like literally, we're laughing, and we have film right after, right? Yeah, we were just laughing. We were literally laughing together.
Typically, it's me and him that go at it. You wouldn't expect him to
that's
go
the first time we got into it though. That ain't not lie though.
And Mo was like,
hold on, wait a minute.
He was just looking like, what?
Like, yeah. What was your thought process going through?
What was your thoughts?
Yeah.
We'll have one more question after this too.
No, you're good. Yeah. Like the big thing is like I get it, man. Like I play college basketball, and I got in a fight with one of my teammates, like a literal fight, like, and that's not a surprise. Like, so I understand, like when you're around your teammates for a long time, like guys are going to get into it. I just had never seen that. Like I had seen the compete, right? Yeah. But like the level, like I had never seen the I guess like the retaliation from Nate is what I hadn't seen. Like I had seen you talk your junk a couple of times, especially to Fred. Because like I don't know if y'all realize this, I almost never put y'all on the same team, especially the first half of the season. Because I thought y'all made each other better. But then like that day you're talking about with the perfect defense, like I don't know what Nate was going through that day. Like I don't know if like
I came into practice.
Yeah, he never seen it.
He had a bad day.
I don't know if like he had to go put a new switch in the Durango or like I don't know.
He was to me chill out too. He was like, bro, he's like, bro, chill out, man. Like, come on.
Like
you know I need to get. I'm like, bro, come on.
Nah, Nate.
I think it was calculus that day, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
He took AP
calculus.
Nah, he had like a calculus test and was just, but he was fighting for his life in there. Like I don't know, but he showed up to practice and he wasn't in the right headspace. And like I said, I love to compete, man. Like I understand that like you get into arguments and stuff with your teammates and whatnot, But I was just like, it was hard to process because I had never seen him get that mad, and I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen? And I was kind of like everybody else. I was like, what's Fred gonna do about it?
Hey, you see what I'm saying? Like, I thought I was a peacemaker. I was just like, I was telling them.
Walk to the corner.
I said they'll figure it out. Like, let them have it. I'm not getting in it.
No, and it's not like if like I didn't think y'all would fight either. Like I really didn't.
It would
Just
never come to that.
yeah,
I wasn't gonna
y'all-
throw a punch. I was
Yeah.
just.
I probably grab each other.
Exactly.
it would not have been like a bro off where you're like,
Yeah.
hold me back,
Yeah.
hold me back.
I won't
No,
hold
bro, hold me
nobody.
back, hold me back.
I would have been like, y'all ain't gonna
He might
swing.
go get water.
Y'all ain't gonna swing. I'm not going to try to waste my energy trying to break it up.
Nah, but I love the competition we had in practice that year. I felt like we had a bunch of guys that all wanted the same thing, and that was just to win, and it showed.
Yeah.
Let's say, one more question.
Go ahead. You got a
Let's say,
question?
the last question. You got like 50 million pair of shoes. So like, what's your shoe rotation like? You got like you wear like Tuesday. You wear like a certain like the color you wear Tuesdays, and then you save for like Thursdays. Like, or just, like,
Okay,
up in the air.
So so teaching at the school, I try not to wear the same pair of shoes twice for at least the first like 8 to 10 weeks.
That's how you know he got a lot of shoes.
8 to 10 weeks.
8 to
Not
10
days.
weeks.
10 weeks.
There's 5 days in the school year.
First quarter.
Times 10. 5 times 10. That's basic math. 50, bro.
And I like at the crib right now. I think I got like 87 or 88 pairs of shoes. Like I could rotate one every single day of the semester if I wanted to. I just choose not to because there's a couple pairs like I got a pair of 4s that I don't love wearing just because they're not super comfortable. I got a couple of pairs of Dunks that are like kind of dirty, so like I don't like to wear those a ton.
Right.
But like when it comes to basketball. Now, Nate, you said threes. Like, I'm a threes guy. I love Jordan threes. It's my favorite pair of Jordans. I got 20 pairs of Dunks and 15 pairs of threes. And like that's what like those are my that's like my baby is the Jordan 3. And I feel like when I wear a Jordan 3, like our team just plays better. And like it started when I was at Huntington. The one year we didn't win a ton of games, and every game we did win, I wore Jordan 3s for that game. So I was like, all right, there became this like superstition that like if I got 2 superstitions, and one of them is like I'm wearing Jordan 3s, and if I'm wearing Jordan 3s, like we're gonna win this game. And so like you can go back and look at the film. Like I'm wearing Jordan 3s for the conference championship game against Monroe. I remember because I wore the ivory 3s with the black pants with the black shirt, like blacked out with the ivory 3s, so you make them pop. And then when we played Freedom High School, I wore the Cardinal 3s. And yeah, of course Fred thinks he had whatever.
That was a crazy name by me. I was just saying.
But no, like yeah, I would say in terms of like rotation, man, like I try to do a different shoe every game, but like if it's a Jordan 3 is for me. Yeah. Yeah.
I caught that.
Yeah, Jordan 3 is for me.
I pair Jordan.
Jordan 3.
I don't even get no shoes like that.
Like numbered.
I don't know.
You can never go wrong with a classic pair of ones.
I'm a big sneakerhead too, so I'm gonna have to say
I'm more into basketball shoes.
if it's not Jordan
GT cuts.
If it's not Jordan 3s, then
right now.
I'm gonna have to say I've never had a pair, but I really want to get a pair. The 11s, Jordan 11s. Jordan 11s.
I mess with some 11s.
Yeah.
11s are one of the few shoes that like the low top and the high top both look they both
And
look
with
good.
hooping shoes, I just got the new Kyrie Antas, so like
my favorite shoes like just either 270s, New Balances, or Vapor Maxes. Those are my 3s.
I was gonna say Vapor Maxes are probably my favorite pair of shoes because they're so comfortable. But in terms of Jordans, I would also have to go with the 3s. I like other 3s, especially look up the Jordan 3 Lucky Shorts, bro. Because I'm going to Chapel Hill. Those are fine.
The Lucky Shorts are a solid pair, like, and in my opinion, because they're not that much different than like the UNC Blue ones, which like the UNC Blue ones, like when you wear my size, they're like $900 right now. Like I'm not dropping $900 for a pair of shoes. I'm just not. And so like the Lucky Shorts, great, like not complimentary pair, but like great
alternative.
Yeah, great alternative to the UNC Blues. But nah, Dunks, Jordans. I do be messing with some New Balances. I like the 550s personally. Like,
Those are solid.
Those are solid.
And then if I'm doing like some other casual, it's got to be like an Air Max 1.
Air Max one's tough.
Can't go wrong with those. Well, that's all from us. You got anything else you want to add or shout out anybody, man?
Oh yeah, look at the mic.
Yeah. First off, I got to shout out my assistant, Coach Mal, who I hope he gets on an episode of the pod soon.
Yeah, trust. Yes,
you
sir.
wanna talk about a generational crash out, Coach Mal.
Wait, we gonna let him explain himself. Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say let him talk about the East Meg halftime speech. That had our manager Wilson absolutely fired up and ready.
I was laughing because
he's ready.
I was
Wilson was fixing to throw hands with Mal.
He still talks about that to this day.
Me and Coach Mal, we laugh about that now, man. It motivated us though. It motivated us.
Had that boy Wilson look like the high race sign. Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Shout out Mal. Shout out the three of y'all for letting me hop on today, man. I hope you guys want to have me back. Like I said, I'll talk hoops any day of the week. You already know I'm gonna shout out my regular NBA guys that I like to watch highlights of. I go to sleep watching Jason Williams highlights.
White chocolate.
Can you give me the most obscure NBA player
Most obscure NBA player.
That he met, or just
that he knows?
I mean, I put up.
You pulled up Yogi Ferrell earlier.
Who?
Yogi Ferrell played at Indiana.
You don't know who that is? No.
Or is it Ferrell or Farrell?
I think it's Farrell.
It's Farrell.
Well, he.
Mavs with Derek.
Yeah, dude. No, that's
I don't even know.
that's an elite pull.
All
All right, let's.
Here out the back the other day.
I got you. How you want a big man or a guard?
Me guard.
Guard. I was a big like Jamal Tinsley guy back in the day.
Jamal Tinsley. Okay.
Another good one. In terms of like bigs, like just like random NBA player bigs, Brian Cardinal. You don't even know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Could be a senator.
You know who that is?
I know of him.
Nickname is the Custodian.
How old are we talking?
He was on the 2011 Dallas Mavericks championship team.
Was he number 90?
Bald white guy that played on that team, and like he went in there and his only job was to like get rebounds and take charges. And then
they beat the big three too.
He had long hair. What's the with the Heat that had long hair?
With the Heat that had long hair?
Yeah, he's a shooter.
Mike Miller?
Mike Miller.
6'8".
Tough.
Yeah,
What you know about Adrian Griffin?
We're not getting to this.
How about
15 minutes.
all right, another one for you. I got you. Dejana Jop.
Could be on Love Island right now.
He played the big man. He wore number 7 for the Mavericks when they went to the 06 title and they lost to Shaq and the Heat.
Oh, that was my birthday year.
06.
That was my birthday year, bro. I was born in January 2006.
I remember watching the finals. I was playing AAU with the United Celtics, and it was a whole thing. That's just let it happen.
AAU days.
Yeah, let it happen. Let it happen. I'll see if I can find some highlights for y'all, man. All right, last random NBA player. I'm gonna go with. I can't say Stromile Swift because I already said Stromile Swift because he's my dog.
It's like Tim Frazier dog on 2K like
Charlotte Lewis.
Nah, see, that's too easy. Like that's too common. You gotta go with somebody. You know, immaculate grid legend, Ish Smith.
Oh, that's a great pull.
Bro played for 14 NBA teams.
That's not Lou Will though.
True. That's
Quincy Pondexter?
We just had it.
Oh no! I showed him the highlights, bro, from the computer.
On Snap, bro. Send him on Snap.
Yeah, Quincy AC, Quincy Pondexter. Give me a Tyrus Thomas for 300.
Ooh.
I think he might have weighed 300. He was a big fella.
Y'all know that we're talking about what's it called? Random
NBA players.
There's like people be confused we're talking about that.
Yeah.
They're just gonna hear me naming off random guys.
For our audience.
Could be your Amazon delivery.
Luol Deng.
Oh, that's a great.
Not super random, but like
that's a great pull.
his college teammate Chris Duhon.
I know
Jay Williams.
They were college teammates, right?
Jay Williams from Duke.
Deng and Duhon.
Mo Williams for the Cavaliers.
Ooh,
That's
how about Jamario Moon?
What about Ty Lawson?
Ooh. Oh man.
I said this earlier. What's Ronnie Hood?
Jameer Nelson was tough.
Darren Williams on the Jazz.
Rodney Hood on the
Darren Williams on the Jazz though.
Darren Williams was so tough.
You got Carmelo played in the Lakers.
Yeah. Him and GP.
Yeah, 2004 they lost to the Pistons.
Yeah. That Pistons team had like with Ben Wallace and Rasheed Wallace, like Ben Wallace is like a walking defensive stop. Like Tayshaun Prince is a walking defense.
Like always saying Ben Wallace on his YouTube. Having a flight. You know? Or you know flight.
No, Brian reminds me a little bit of Ben Wallace. Yeah.
Since you brought that up, I'm gonna have to say, me personally, I wanted the Pacers to win this year's finals. Tyrese Halliburton, heal up, heal up, bro, because it hurt me when you went down, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but
you need to turn the game off. Watch Love Island, bro. Bro, turn the game off after you got hurt.
He saw Dejana Jop on Love Island.
For anybody that knows what Love Island is, bro, I want you to know that Huda is a disgrace to the. I want you to know that Huda is a disgrace to humanity. Nick and Alandria shouldn't have got voted off.
Huda, you got my heart.
All this hate on Ace needs to stop.
Do you watch Love Island?
All this hate on Taylor needs to stop. And
No.
Charlie never deserved a spot.
No.
I don't know. Watch the year, but I see it.
We've been watching the show on Netflix called Blind Spot. Where the premise of the show is wild. Like there's this girl that like wakes up in in Times Square, and she's like inside of a bag, and they like open the bag, and she's just covered head to toe in tattoos, and she has no idea how she got the tattoos, but then each tattoo like represents like a crime that's being committed, and then they have to like solve what each tattoo means. It's crazy work. There's 5 seasons of it. I'm in halfway through season 1. Highly recommend.
I also let you know that Casa Blanco, Casa Migos, Casa whatever island they're on now,
Yeah, it's
bro,
nice.
they can all leave. I just want you to know that.
Anyways, if you want to watch Love Island, you can.
I don't watch.
And
I
Austin never deserved the spot.
I don't watch Love Island.
He just came to Earth.
Coach don't watch Love Island.
I watched clips of it. I mean, my boy Jeremiah.
Jeremiah got done dirty.
Who
Again,
did?
Jeremiah got
who
done
was
dirty.
a love bomber or something?
Jeremiah got done very dirty.
Bomber?
Very
I don't
dirty.
know.
All right.
But
Having an anime.
Huda needs counseling.
Yeah, watch that Naruto, man.
Naruto.
Get
he
better
just put me on the Death Note.
Hey, I was gonna say no, nothing beats like classic Dragon Ball.
Thank you.
Like
I'm
just saying.
I never said it was bad. It's just long.
You be pulling out something random though. Hakito Babito. If you like, it's random, bro. You might know.
No,
You know what I'm saying? It's
I
Naruto
said
cousin or something.
Attack on Titan. It's like people know Attack on Titan.
I'd say Attack on Titan's pretty big. Yeah,
He close with the Japanese producers, bro.
No, I'm not.
he has all the exclusives. He's got every season on Bluray, 4K HD.
Blu-ray is crazy. I ain't heard nobody use Blu-ray in a minute.
Hey, I'm a teacher. I still got DVDs, bro.
Yo, me too.
I'm pretty sure I might have a VHS in my classroom.
I have
For real?
VHS
Probably.
in my house, bro.
Hey,
You probably still be watching it. You got Shrek on VHS, huh?
All right,
crazy.
I don't watch Ethan 04 live.
That's
Ethan 04?
Shout out to him, bro. We go get him on there one day. We go get him on here one day, bro.
He gonna break the mic. He gonna hold the mic too hard. Your phone camera gonna crack. You don't like to look at
You gonna be able to see the mic.
I'm sorry, Ethan.
Nah, that's crazy.
This is going on YouTube.
Y'all be wild. Man.
But yeah, this is our episode with Coach Mo. Plan on getting him and Coach Mal on here again soon. So
Generational crash out.
We'll have some more people, other people that we interviewed too.
Yes,
I don't know
most
who next,
definitely.
though. Who could do next?
we don't know who. We'll talk about it. But
To be determined.
Coach Mo, just want to say from me, I definitely appreciate you.
Yes.
Not
Oh,
only
yeah.
as a coach,
It was
but a
good.
mentor in my life, man. You
I'm honest, that's me.
learned a lot. I've learned a lot from you for real, man. It's truly a blessing that God placed you in my life. But we thank you for doing
man.
this, man. And yeah, from the heart with the
I'm
brothers.
Miles.
And I'm Fred.
I just did the clap.
I'm Coach Mo. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all fellas, man. It's been real.
Coach Miller.
And Nate just
To be
leaves.
real.